Hello, Sagittarius. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your January 2022 mini tarot reading. I can't believe I'm saying January 2022. I wanted to take a moment to thank you for all of the prayers. It's so good to be back. The healing vibes, the energy, the cards, the text. I so appreciate each and every one of you that took the time to do that. Also, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to wish you all happy holidays with your family. I hope it was good, and may this year bring you all that you wish for you and your family. Please remember, this is a general reading. If you'd like one just about you, I'm including my website down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. You can book with me there, but you also can book a reading with me at www.readingsbyjudy.com. I've partnered up with her and Tim, Judy and Tim and their team. They invited me to. I'm just blessed and feel so good about it. And I can do readings from there, but I'm going to be doing some work with them. Tim and Judy and I have been colleagues and friends for years, and you need to check them out. You're going to know their name. They're really very spiritual, and they have a nice group of people working with them. So please, if you get a chance, they've got good readers and great products. So with that said, let's see what's coming up for you, Sagittarius. Okay, it says that if you had disappointment in the Tower card last year or late in the November, December, it looks like it was pretty devastating for you, or something that was very upsetting for you. But following that storm, and I hate to call it a storm, but it's the best thing I can come up with, is the Sun card. So there's going to be joy for you. Please look for that sunshine and choose joy. I believe joy is a choice. A lot of times it's really hard to make that choice, especially when the ground is rumbling around you. But you will make it. It says that you will survive and thrive. I have the pregnancy card here in the past position, meaning that if you're having difficulty with pregnancy, I'm so sorry, because I know how upsetting that can be. Excuse me. But it says if you're, it could be a good time to try. And I'm just going to leave it at that and move on. It says quickly things can turn around. They can go from great, as you know, to not so great, and it's time for them to come back again. I believe everything is like a circle. And for as much joy, there has to be sadness for sadness, joy, and so on. But don't forget who you are, Sagittarius. You are a chariot, one who achieves greatness. You've made it through a lot of things on this earth walk, and it seems like you can find joy, or you have a knack for it, actually, of finding good where there doesn't seem to be any. It says here that you've been waiting for something, and it says it's right before you. New opportunities are going to present themselves. Excuse me. Let's see what else we've got here. I got some allergy cough going on. Sorry. It says choices that are made now, things do go up and down, and they change and change and change. But you are very adaptable and very good at changing directions, I guess would be a good way to look at that. But it says you're going to have a lot of going on around you, and it says it's going to put you in a thing where you start to doubt yourself. Sagittarius, don't do that. You're really good at focusing and making choices for what's coming. Listen to yourself. It says that you know what to do, or you're going to know what to do, and have the courage to step up and say so. Because others around you may not agree with you, but if you can explain yourself why you want to make those choices, you're going to win them over. A lot of sadness from the past here seems to be bubbling up. And the best course of action is to sit with that sadness and feel it. We can't just keep stuffing it back down, because it's just going to keep popping back up. And again, I know that's easier said than done. And sometimes the sadness never goes away, but we have to deal with it. And that part of that is that feeling of being alone, even when you're with people. Something about that's going to shift, where it's not going to be there all the time, okay? And that's a good thing. And remember that it's okay. You don't have to be sad all the time. Sometimes people feel guilty, you know, when they're laughing and they just lost somebody in the family 6 months ago. They would, I'm pretty sure they would want you to be happy or have joy in your life instead of the sadness best you can. Those of you that are feeling really like, you know, disappointed and just stabbed in the back and feel like you can't go on, this is going to be a new beginning. 2022 for you is going to be an opportunity to make those changes, wants, wishes, and daydreams that you've been thinking about for months, years, days, however long. It says, I feel like it's going to be a time when you can actually put that into action or make a plan. And don't just talk about it or write it down. Put dates by it. Gosh, I've said that quite a few times today too, because when we do that, we now have a goal. And when you have a goal, you can work at it quite easily. Improvement in relationships, okay, in love relationships. Those of you that are single, this might be the year that you find the one that you've been waiting for, or they find you, actually could be. It says your intuition is going to have something to do with that. And so many times I hear of people saying, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, had I went, I would have met them then. Or I think everything in divine time, we have to remember that. And, you know, we don't always like it, myself included, but that's how things seem to work. So, and when you have your intuition, you know, you should test it. Like, who's on the phone? What color car will I see next? Or whatever test you can give it. And pretty soon you'll be understanding exactly how it works, because everybody's got it. They just haven't really awakened it or practiced with it or something like that. There's something already in the works for you that's going to help you feel like that victor that you know is inside of you. And it just seems like you're going to be at the right place, right time, or you're going to have the right answer, or the right choice will be made, and things will get a lot easier for you. It says, don't worry about the things that are in the past that we can't get back, that are already gone or passed us by. I don't mean to sound cold about it, because I know how heartbreaking that can be, but we still have something left, okay? And we can make choices to move forward and make it about you. It's not selfish to say, how is this serving me? Or what would I, you know, what should I do for me and then my family, or me and then my, you know, partner? Because when you take care of yourself, you have a lot more to give them. I feel like, wow, if you're thinking about changing jobs, or looking for a job, it looks like opportunities are going to present themselves, and the pay is quite nice on this. And there's nothing, you know, it's great to go to work and love what you do, but then to get paid for it besides, that's pretty awesome too. Pretty awesome. It says if you're wanting to travel, it's a real possibility this year. So make those plans, write them down, get your reservations, whatever you want to do, you can make it happen, Sagittarius. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. I so appreciate you dropping in to see me, and I'll see you again next month.